Merry Christmas, blood. We putting this FBG Duck murder trial under a goddamn telescope tonight. Also, real quick, yo, we gotta check it out because I've been talking about it for weeks. Also, if you got your family out there, enjoy spending time with them. I miss my mom and my brother so much. I get to talk to them on the phone and everything, but they're across the country. So, this is really the highlight of my day right now. Like, literally, I had a bag of Doritos today. Like, my nigga, I'm actually about to order a pizza in a minute. But anyway, my Lions, nigga, Detroit! First time in 30 fucking years, 3 goddamn decades, they are the NFC champions of the North. I wish I could just say they're the NFC champions, but they're the NFC North champions, So like I said, they outdid the Packers, they outdid the Vikings, and what's them other fucking bitch ass niggas? The Bears? Yo, who's them niggas again? Yo, I swear, bro, niggas was hating, niggas was talking shit, niggas talking about same old Lions. Yo, I'm telling you now, everybody who was saying that shit play, yo, you sound like a crackhead now. But anyway, I'm getting so distracted. Merry Christmas. I'm just happy to be here. Let's look at this FBG Duck trial because I don't know the most about this. And I talked about this nigga Trench's news. Like I said, Blood was up on the stage. You know what I'm saying? Cooperate. And, we try not to use that kind of language on this channel. But anyway.
FBG Duck's murder shocked the rap game back in 2020. But nobody was expecting the trial to get even crazier. From family members bringing knives to court, to other murders getting solved over the case, today we're breaking down all the wild things happening inside the courtroom so far. In August 2020, Duck was shopping in the Gold Coast neighborhood of Chicago. It's one of the richest parts of the city and doesn't have much violence. But that didn't stop 4 O-Block shooters from allegedly rolling up and letting off almost 40 shots in just a few seconds. Duck was left bleeding out in the street after catching 16 bullets, and the cops just stood around while he slowly died. Duck had been beefing with the BDs for years, and most people thought O-Block was responsible from the jump. Murders go unsolved in Chicago all the time, but since Duck got killed in a nice area of the city in broad day, the cops took the case way more seriously, and even the feds got involved. They ended up bringing down a federal RICO case against O-Block and indicted C-Thang, C-Murder, Moowop, Los, Zell Money, and TZ for Duck's murder. Now 3 years later, the RICO is finally going to trial, and it's been a wild case from the start. Duck's mom has already been kicked out of the courtroom 3 times. The first time happened after they found a 1/4 ounce of weed on her, then she got into a fight with one of the defendant's moms. And the third time, they had to ask her to leave after she lost control of their playing footage of
Wait a sec.
Duck's murder autopsy in the courtroom.
Yo, I'm sorry, can one of y'all explain that shit to me? I mean, how do you even sneak a 1/4 ounce? That's 7 G's. So how you sneak 7 grams into a courthouse? But they put your bag through the metal detector. I mean, but then again, Mama Duck isn't OnlyFans extravagant. No. I hate that my mind went here, but y'all don't think that Mama Duck took the fucking QO. Is that right? 1/4 ounce? That's what these niggas call it, the technical term. But y'all think she stuffed that 7 grams up her pussy? Did Mama Duck stick 7 grams of marijuana up her vagina? Y'all gotta let me know in the comment section. Because how else do you sneak weed into a goddamn courthouse? But they're talking about sneaking knives in there too. I mean, fuck, the metal detectors must be from the 90s. Them bitches, they gotta be malfunctioning.
She's not the only family who's been kicked out of the court though. C-Murder's sister was found holding a box knife. Carrying a weapon in the courthouse is a big deal, but it turns out that she had a knife for her job and didn't catch a charge over it.
I'm telling you, blood, I thought they fucking had you go through the little machine when you first enter in the courthouse. They give you a goddamn pat down. Let's keep it a P. The security guard, the nigga who fucking give him the thumbs up to go through, blood had to have been off a perk.
Members of the media are getting kicked out of the trial. A blogger named Mickey Truth was at the trial and reporting on what was going on behind closed doors since cameras aren't allowed during federal cases. But then she started capping about someone's testimony and caused some major issues. FBG Butter was close with Duck and got brought in to testify. After he took the stand, Mickey Truth told her followers that he was paid by the feds to testify, which turned out to be a complete lie. She said that either Butter or his mom got $2,700 to work with the cops, but none of that was true. Mickey Truth posted a correction later after Butta's mom hit her up, but Butta got super pressed about it and at one point tried to run out of the room where he was being held. The court was still gonna let Mickey Truth watch the trial from a different room, but she decided to dip out of Chicago after the feds warned her that she was playing with some dangerous people. A month before Mickey Truth started causing issues, an FBI special agent named Kevin Doyle testified that the feds only searched cell phone records from 3 of the alleged shooters because they were worried about keeping witnesses safe. Doyle told the court, "There's been retaliation against witnesses in the past associated with this group." He didn't actually name the crew he was talking about, but everyone believes he was talking about O-Block killing witnesses if they found out who was talking. After he testified, some of the defense lawyers called for a mistrial because they thought Doyle made the trial unfair. Since this is a federal RICO case, the prosecution has to prove that O-Block is actually a criminal enterprise if they want to convict the shooters of murder and furtherance of racketeering instead of it just being a normal murder. The judge said it wasn't enough to call for a mistrial, but the defense team tried again after Mickey Truth got tossed out of the courtroom. They said that Mickey getting kicked out violated her freedom of speech and the defendant's right to a public trial. It was a pretty weak argument though, and the judge decided to let the trial keep going. The feds have a 96% conviction rate in RICO cases, and the situation isn't looking good for the dudes from O-Block. So it makes sense that the lawyers will do whatever it takes to stop the trial.
I'm sorry to interject, but real quick, can y'all know in the comment section, yo, how can you be capping if your name is Mickey Truth? Like, if your last name is Truth, my nigga, how can you tell a fucking lie? Y'all gotta let me know.
When the news first broke that O-Block was getting hit with the RICO, some people thought they'd beat the case, but that was before this next shocking evidence was revealed. The war in Chicago that eventually got Duck killed really kicked off around 2011 when a GD from Duck's set, SCLEBT, named Tuka was shot and killed at a bus stop.
Oh my
Rumors said
heavens.
that a BD named Odie Perry was involved with the hit, and less than a year later, he was shot and killed while he was riding his bike down the street. O-Block was known as Wick City back then, but OD was so well respected that the hood changed its name in honor of him. Nobody was ever booked for killing him, but the most popular rumor is that FBG Butter and a girl who repped the GDs named KI were involved with the shooting. They allegedly went sliding on the ops on Tuka's birthday and caught OD by himself, and reports said that Butter confirmed the stories during his testimony. After allegedly killing OD,
Hey, I'm sorry to keep interjecting, but I got a quick question. First off,
and reports say that Butter
yo, y'all can't say, like, yo, this nigga FBG Butter, yo, this nigga look brain dead. Blood look like a light-skinned Frankenstein. But also, ain't she like a fucking serial killer? Y'all gotta let me know in the comment section. Unless I'm not tripping, like, yo, I thought like she was the one with the news articles of her victims. Yo, I thought she was fucking keeping the trophies like that nigga Dexter. Y'all let me know in the comment section if I got the wrong character or not.
Butter confirmed the stories during his testimony. After allegedly killing OD, KI became one of the most hated ops for O-Block. She was allegedly putting major pressure on him in the streets, but at the same time, she had a weird relationship with King Von. Von and some other BDs allegedly beat her up on a train and clowned her over the situation on Twitter. Then KI clapped back and said her 40 cal put a hole in their faces. They started sending death threats back and forth, but on the same day, KI tweeted, "Retweet if you think I look good," and Von immediately retweeted it. They flirted back and forth like crazy on Twitter while they were both going after each other's homies in the street. Then a few years later, someone leaked their alleged DMs that showed Von trying to hook up with KI and getting curved.
Oh my god, yo, two serial killers? Can you imagine what the sex would be like? Yo, I mean, I don't know how, but it would definitely have to involve a loaded gun. And they definitely do not got the safety on.
King Von allegedly killed a GD from Charles City named P5 with J Money, Big A, LA Capone, and Manny. They allegedly ambushed him while he was trying to pick up some weight and brutally executed him with 6 shots into his face. Von got picked up on a different charge right after it went down, and KI couldn't get back at him, so she allegedly killed J Money instead. KI even clowned Von over losing J Money, and that's when Von allegedly went from wanting to hook up with her to wanting to kill her. But before KI died, she allegedly took out another BD who was related to Chief Keef. Blood Money was Chief Keef's cousin and allegedly wasn't even active in the streets. The BDs had just killed KI's homie Lil B though, so she allegedly slid on him and shot him in the chest. Then just a day later, KI was dead. On April 11th, 2014, KI and FBG Butter were going to their homie Wooskie's place when the shooter walked up and started letting off shots. Butter got hit in the leg and survived, but KI was shot at least 6 times and passed away a few hours later. Von was a suspected shooter for a long time, and a dude from O-Block named Jay Hood told Cam Capone News that Von claimed he took her out right after it went down. Von was brought in for questioning over the murder, but the cops didn't have enough evidence to book him. Most people still believe Von pulled the trigger though, and on the track War
No.
Details make the holidays. Lease the GV70.
Yeah, y'all know it's crazy. I actually see niggas driving the Genesis car around now. Like just a couple weeks ago, I was looking at this shit. Yo, what the fuck? My nigga, yeah, this shit look like something I see in Transformers. But yo, now actually I see him out on the road.
Strike war with us, he even raps, knock all that meat out your fucking taco. Hollow tips spinning like cyclones. FaceTime a nigga like iPhone. Put a pretty op in a more. Call that drop dead gorgeous. Damn, I'm heartless. But you can call me the Tin Man. FBG Butter claimed that Von wasn't the shooter though.
Von didn't kill Kai. Period. And I ain't saying that because Von didn't kill Kai. Oh, I got shot too. I was right there. I got shot too. I saw the
On
motherfucker who popped us. He did.
on Tuca. Yo, if it's on Tuca, he can't be lying.
And it was some grown niggas in Aski. That shit a facade.
Okay, I don't know what the fucking A-ski is, but yo, okay, like if it's on Tuca, my nigga, like yo, it's gotta be facts. It's like reading it straight out the Bible, my nigga. It's true, right? Let me know in the comment section.
But you gotta think about it though. Von took credit for a lot of murders in real life.
There were other people who thought AC was involved, and Von allegedly rapped about the two of them taking KI out on the track Wait when he rapped, I was sliding with Big A. We was riding down the tray. I hit the alley, told bro wait. You know King Von do his thing. I hopped out, no I don't play. Now I'm Beretta on my waist. I count the crowd, didn't hesitate. For years, nobody knew who really took KI out. But during FBG Duck's murder trial, Butter took the stand and finally told everyone who pulled the trigger. We don't have video of Butter's testimony since it's a Fed trial, but he told the courtroom that King Von was the one who killed KI. Butter's the only witness from what went down that day, and he told Camp Capone News that he only told them about Von killing her because Von is dead now. Butter caught a lot of heat for taking a stand, but he said he was just doing what he had to do and that nobody was getting jammed up over what he told the court. Butter said the reason he never told anyone that Von was the shooter back in the day is because Butter wanted to kill Von himself instead of getting them locked up. Butter said they all know what comes with the street life, and the ops weren't doing anything to them that they couldn't do back. Butter confirming that Von killed KI was crazy, but another
But I'm telling you, this why my nigga, like yo, you can't be no hood nigga these days. Like what? Yo, I thought like if you know information like that, like you have to take it to the grave, and if you is gonna reveal it, like it gotta be on your fucking deathbed, or you gotta put that shit like write it out on a note, put that shit in a bottle, and throw it out in the fucking ocean. Like, yo, my nigga, this nigga Butter just chatting, and on top of that, he lied on Tuca, like blood, like oh my god, like yo, Tuca's probably in his grave. Yo, this nigga probably spinning like a cyclone. Holy shit!
Another testimony in the Duck trial was even more shocking. Trenches News has been posting videos about the war in Chicago for years and always claimed to know a lot of the dudes involved on both sides because he lived in the area. Nobody knew who he was though, because he always wears a face mask in his videos to protect his identity. A couple weeks after the trial started, rumors were flying that Trenches News was going to testify in the trial, but in an interview with No Jumper, he made it sound like it was all cap and said that he's not part of nothing. Then the news broke that Trenches really was taking a stand, but nobody was expecting what happened next. Trenches didn't just testify about O-Block and the GDs. It turns out he's been a paid informant with the FBI for almost a decade. They revealed his real name, and he used to live in O-Block back in the day. During his testimony, Trenches News identified some of the O-Block dudes in the surveillance footage from Duck's murder and made jokes about him being the Michael Jordan of YouTube. He told the court that he was a BD who lived in O-Block back in the day, but he ended up switching sides around 2010 when he had some internal drama over there and got shot. After he started rocking with the GDs, he got tight with Duck, and right after he was killed, Trenches News reached out to the cops and offered to help him with the investigation. He said that he doesn't gangbang anymore.
God damn, I didn't know that. Yo, I didn't know you can go from being a killer to like being the nigga on the news. And then, yo, this nigga Trenches News, first off, it's brazy as shit that he was in court with a fucking ski mask on. But on top of that, if this nigga was like going to go like lease a car, or blood needed to get like an auto loan or something, if he was trying to get some shit financed. Yo, and they like, all right, nigga, like we need some pay stubs. having pay stubs from the FBI, like, is that not like that's like next level snitching? Like, blood, like, yo, this nigga is the MVP. Like, he done put 6ix9ine, Gunna, like all the other niggas to shame. Them niggas is sleep forever. Yo, the dirt is fucking pouring on their casket. Like, yo, how do you have pay stubs from the FBI? God damn. Yo, when the feds got you on payroll, like, yo, this nigga Trench's news, like, yo, Blood probably got, excuse me, yo, Blood probably got like some secret agent on speed dial. My nigga can probably call in like a nuclear strike. God damn, yo, this not the nigga to mess with. But it's crazy to think that he was gangbanging. And like I said, now this nigga reporting the news. It just lets you know anything is possible. Stay in school, kids. My bad, I'm chatting.
And uses his YouTube channel to keep kids from going down the same path he did. But during the same testimony, he talks about the first time he shot an op in the street and calls it a rush. The FBI special agent,
I'm sorry to interject, but did he just say he got a high off catching a body?
Kevin Doyle, testified that the feds had paid Trench's News around $25K for his help. He said that Trench's would provide background information, review surveillance footage, and social media posts. According to Trench's News, he became an informant all the way back in 2006 after he was arrested by a corrupt Chicago cop named Ronald Watts. Watts was a notorious cop in the streets who was known for shaking down drug dealers and taking bribes. Anyone who didn't pay up would get arrested, and the situation got so wild that the FBI, ATF, and local cops all got involved with the investigation. In 2011, a homeless dude told Watts and another cop that he was moving cash for a drug dealer that day. They ended up robbing him for $5,200. But what they didn't know is that the homeless guy was actually a federal informant who was being used to set him up. Watts ended up pleading guilty in 2013, and the city of Chicago had to throw out over 200 convictions that Officer Watts had been involved with. According to Trench's News, Officer Watts booked him in 2006 and said,
Blood. Ooh,
Remote
I
hovers
like
around
this.
1,000 folks, and they all use Notion. It's one thing to have the information, it's another thing to know where that information is,
Yo, that jazz music is
and
so...
then to know that information is accurate. With Q&A, you just have to ask for what you want. The first thing I did was I typed, who has more parental leave, Germany or Ireland? That was my litmus test. Can it do that math? And it did. Blew my mind. Anything that improves your ability to find...
Alright, yo, this nigga fucking killing the vibe. But yo, blood, that jazz music, it was so goddamn esoteric. Oh my fuck, like, yo, for a quick sec, like, I thought I was downtown in like a fucking nightclub. I thought somebody was playing the saxophone on stage. I'm so sidetracked. I'm lost. Oh shit, I muted
go to
this
jail.
shit. There we go.
Chicago had to throw out over 200 convictions that Officer Watts had been involved with. According to Trench's News, Officer Watts booked him in 2006 and said, he asked me, did I want to go to jail or did I want my money? I said, I'll go to jail. He took me to jail. I got up with the feds as soon as I got out. What was weird about the situation though, is that Trench's News said he didn't remember working with the FBI in 2008 and 2011, even though the lawyer showed paperwork proving he was cooperating with them back then.
Oh my god, like, yo, like, can you imagine getting set up and then getting released and then, like, becoming a fucking, like, a secret agent, like, the next day? Like, god damn it, that's crazy. Yo, this nigga Trench's News, like, we need, like, a movie on this nigga, or goddamn it, give us, like, a fucking Paramount Plus series. We need something.
Back then. According to Trench's News, though, his memory is all messed up because he got shot in the head back in 2004 and it's still affecting him.
What?
A big part of this whole case is the prosecution proving that O Block is a gang and that the 6 dudes they indicted killed Duck for the proof. And according to them, this is why Duck became their biggest op and King Von allegedly put a bag on his head. Duck came up repping the STL EBT set of the GDs because his older brother Brick was already affiliated with them. Brick had a reputation in the streets, but Duck made his own lane and became known for throwing hands with the ops and allegedly never lost a fight. Duck was really tight with Tuka, who was allegedly killed by Odie Perry from Wick City. After
Hey, I'm sorry, well, one last question, but hey, can y'all confirm that in the comment section? Can y'all let me know that's true? This nigga Duck, he like the Floyd Mayweather in the streets of Chicago when he was alive? Like, never lost a fight? Yo, y'all tell me this nigga could have took on Goku. Y'all gotta let me know in the comment section. Yo, I thought this nigga fucking got down with the machine gun. You're not the fucking fist. I could be wrong though. I don't know. Y'all gotta let me know.
After Tuka's death, a lot of his homies started repping Tukaville, and Duck always kept Tuka's name alive in his raps. Trench's News claimed that after Duck and his homies like Billionaire Black and King Yella decided to hop in the booth, he's the one who helped them get everything started. Around that same time, the BDs in Chicago were really taking over the rap game after Chief Keef blew up off the track I Don't Like. Lil Reese and Durk were popping off too, and Trench's News claims they were trying to get Duck and his homies blackballs in the industry. Duck still got some shine in the drill scene, but at the same time, he never really left the streets. Back in 2013, someone caught him outside a liquor store and started letting off shots, but Duck only got hit once in the leg and made it out alive. He had been shot before that in the ankle too, but Duck told DJ Vlad that he was never gonna leave Chicago because he knew how to move safely.
Yo, what the fuck? Like, hey, I thought like if you was one of the fucking savages in Chicago, like if you was a what do you call it, a BD? Yo, my nigga, I thought you were supposed to execute a nigga. I thought the precision was supposed to be like you got a fucking cheat code in Call of Duty. Blood, I thought it was nothing but headshots. Shooting niggas in the leg, the goddamn ankle. Yo, y'all gotta explain that to me in the comments. Like, what the fuck is that? My nigga, yo, put the fucking gun down and go fucking pick up some of them plastic gloves and start putting the burgers together at McDonald's. Cause they're hiring. Yo, blood, do you know how long I was in the drive-thru the other day? My nigga, if you can pull a trigger, I always say you can run the cash register.
And had to take care of all of his people. Unfortunately, Duck took another massive loss in 2017 after his brother FBG Brick and his cousin Kobe Mack were both killed in a drive-by shooting. Duck kept it pushing in the rap game though, and finally popped off with the track Slide, but his losses in the street kept coming. Duck's homie Dooski the Man got shot and killed. Then at his funeral, Duck's friend Wooski was shot in the head after the ops slipped through busting off shots at the church. Rumors say King Von was behind the plan to catch him at the funeral. And on the track Back Again, Von raps, "At your funeral, I might just slide. Rest in peace. Shot up everybody that's outside. Bet Wooski feel this one. I bet Wooski's still twitching. He changed, something different." Then Von and Mimo 600 dropped the track Exposing Me, and Von took shots.
Yo, I'm sorry to keep interjecting, but you know, like I said, yo, to them other savages, them niggas that shot FBG Duck the first time in the leg, like, I feel like they maybe still got a chance, you know? Like, I mean, fuck, like, yo, like, put the gun down, pick up a goddamn spatula, but yo, when you, like King Von, when you on this level of demonic, when you rapping like this, yo, let me know in the comment section. Like, I ain't even trying to be funny. I really gotta know, like, can you still go to heaven? Y'all, I really gotta know. What do y'all think? Cause I ain't gonna lie, like, yo, this nigga King Von, like, I mean, yo, this nigga's lyrics, this is just pure fucking evil.
Took shots at Tuka with the line, "Yo, homie died, I'm smoking that. I'm tired of smelling Tuka and Lil Mark, and I'm tired of scrap."
Okay, so never mind. All these niggas is evil. Like, god damn, like, yo, dissing a dead nigga, like, fuck, like, I don't know, man. Like, I mean, look, like, I've gotten some trouble before, but like, from a moral standpoint, I don't know. It's just, I feel like it's just certain boundaries you just do not cross, and that's one of them. Y'all really know in the comment section. Maybe I'm just too fucking soft.
Duck and his homie Ruger clapped back with the remix of the track, and Duck clowned a bunch of Von's dead homies when he raps. He got caught in traffic. Waldo ain't get to finish his status. He on the internet laughing, capping, then got caught without it. Yo, homie, he dead. You heard what I said. Sharoid, D-Thing, and Tirehead. He also got Mimo's brother, Lil Steve, who had been shot and killed, and rapped. These mentioning Tuka, I'll fuck around, send you to meet him. I don't got my Glock. When I see an op on bro, I'ma beat him. I'm smoking Lil Steve, can't breathe, thinking it's over. I wish I was right there when Lil Boo got slumped. I would've ran this shit over. Then a month before he was killed, Duck took more shots at Von's homies on the track Dead and rapped. Made Chicago legends? Shit, that was just about business. Said I wasn't gonna diss the dead, and okay, I did it. But T. Roy and OD, them dead. According to the prosecutors,
I'm sorry, my last question about this shit, but yo, y'all gotta let me know, like, in the comments, like, because I mean, like, I get it, like, FBG Duck, he was talking mad spicy, but how do the ops know where he at? Because I heard this nigga was in, like, a generally safe area of Chicago. It was, like, the downtown area where the white people be at. Like, how did the ops know he was there? Like, I mean, no, these niggas don't got like some fucking kind of spidey sense. Just like whenever the ops is in like maybe like 100 fucking foot perimeters, it's like I don't know. Like y'all gotta let me know how it work. If the ops is like within like 6 miles of you, like can you just sense that shit? Like yo, do your trigger finger start itching, my nigga? I couldn't even get the fucking words out. I'm just that flabbergasted. Like, yo, if the ops get close, do you start fucking scratching your fucking index finger? Y'all have to let me know.
Someone in O Block put a 50K bounty on Duck's head, then raised it to 100K. Most people believe it was Vaughn who put the hit out on Duck, and after his murder went down, Vaughn allegedly spent over 100K on O Block chains for the homie. Vaughn's homie Lil Durk also confirmed that Duck was one of their biggest ops. He's still taking shots at him even after he died, like on the track Shoulda Ducked when he raps, "You come outside without your gun, you dumb as f. Ain't no quick run to the store. They pop out, fire you up. I told my PO through the gate that I get high as f. She asked me how high do I get. I told her high as Duck." King Von was killed just a couple months later, but now the dudes he allegedly paid to murder Duck are facing one of the wildest trials in the rap game. It's already been crazy.
Okay, so Dirk said high as Duck, so that's under the presumption that this nigga Dirk went to heaven. God damn. Y'all really had to let me know in the comments. How do you even find the ops? Like, yo, like I said, like, you see all the fucking white people just walking around, I swear, like there was a nigga in a fucking a tuxedo, you know what I'm saying? A motherfucking business suit. So again, like I gotta ask, like, yo, like, do the senses just start going off? Do the trigger fingers start itching like you just touched poison ivy? Y'all have to let me know in the comments.
Crazy, and the case just started. So tap in for updates for more news.
Okay, oh yeah, that's the end of the video. I'm slipping. But yeah, okay, let's definitely go give this nigga Hip Hop Daily a goddamn sub and a like. And if you enjoyed the vid, like, sub, we'll catch you on the next one. I hope y'all have a Merry Christmas. Mom, I love you. Beanie, I love you. Noonie, I love you. Jimmy, I love you. Wee, I love you. Calvin, I love you. Cap, I love you. I was going to say some other shit, but I probably shouldn't say her name. It was going to be one of my exes, but I ain't even going to get crazy like that. Yeah, like I said, blood, I love all my family, I wish I could be there with y'all. Fuck it, I ain't gonna lie, like, cause like we still talk, we still be arguing, you know what I'm saying? But she know who she is. I love you too, you already know. But yeah, if you enjoyed the vid, like, we'll get you on the next one. Happy fucking holidays. Peace.